Alright, well, hello again, YouTube. This is Skep back with you with our Thaumcraft 4 tutorial slash let's play. And you can see our sugar farm here is coming along nicely. I'm going to go ahead and fill this out a little bit more because we are going to need an awful lot of paper in order to make sure that we are fully stocked up and prepared to research here. So I'm just going to lay down a few here and then clear off the excess. And then we're going to make some paper with that. Because we need paper to make our base research notes. So then we can go on and discover the important stuff. Alright, farm's looking pretty good. And this one here is starting to come along nicely. So let's just quickly go ahead and get this up to speed. Alright. Gotta have me some wheat. You can see we made a few upgrades to the base since. I always have to do metal doors. I cannot handle zombies banging at the door. It drives me crazy. Alright, so gotta remember that we've got little interruptions going on there, so let's try that again. And okay, hold on a second. Alright, major derp going on there, but blame that 100% on user error. Alright, so we're going to need some paper as we discussed here. So let's go ahead and grab us all the sugar cane we've got here. We're then going to get that all spread out here. And 30 paper should be good enough for now. Alright, so we grab our paper and put that in here. And then what we do is we look for, say, for example, let's say, take some Ignis. Ignis is usually a good place to start with your first research. And you'll notice if I've just got one in there, put the two in there for combining purposes. But with just the one in there, and it's right click to take out, I then left click this green glowing button, and bam, I've got this weird looking scroll with a blue circle and these two nodes that I have to connect somehow. If I hover my mouse over the research notes, it tells me what it is I'm researching. Unlike Thaumcraft 3, which was always a guessing game, this is so much more fun to play without spoilers. That's not saying you can't use them, but if you enjoy that purpose, great. Now, a lot of this is going to be me showing you how to do research, because for me this was the most confusing element of the game. So there may be some spoilers involved. So if that's the case, I think I've given you enough to get going from here. So don't watch any further unless you want to see me let's play. And let's see, we're 3 minutes into this one, so probably going to need about 2 more let's plays to really get myself situated. And from there, feel free to check in on my steampunk world from there on in. I'll have the exact episode I resume without spoilers in the notes. So if you've liked what you've seen so far, great, and I'll see you in a few episodes. For the rest of you, let's see what we can figure out in terms of one foci. Form meets function. Alright, well at the moment we're really much out of luck because we need Precantio. Precantio is the magic aspect. Now, in order to discover Precantio, we really need to do some combining to try and figure out exactly what it is Precantio is made of. So, I'm going to do some research on the back end here, and I will be right back with you before you know it. Alright, so given what we've learned here so far, let's see what we can uncover from just some basic stuff here. So what do we got here? So this is the chiseled sandstone. We weren't able to look at this last time. How about now? Alright, there you see the magic wand indicating we've learned Precantio, and we gain double research points for that. So as I said, that's going to come in very handy later on. This chiseled sandstone is going to be very useful in terms of producing what we need for this the magic side of things. Everything else looks good. Cooked pork chop. Can we take a look at that yet? Nope, still not so far on that one. How about wheat? And no dice there. Alright, let's take a look at the Thaumcraft and find out where Prycantia fits in all of this. Alright, the reason we were able to discover it is it's a combination of Potentia and Vacuous. Okay, well, that's good to know. So we've already discovered Potentia ahead of time. And because we discovered Vacuous by combining air and Preditio, we had everything we needed to discover Prycantia. So that's how the research works, is you learn it step by step. And it looks like advanced node tapping is now one of the potential things that we could learn here, as is research expertise. Both of those sound useful. What we really want more than anything else, though, are these things. Goggles of Revealing. You can see they naturally wind off from the thermometer, and these beauties really make life a lot easier in the magical world. So I am going to go do some more research off screen here, and we can see what we can find out, and I will be back with you as soon as I got something worthwhile to report. Alright, so by discovering grass is herb plus air, and by discovering that I still can't discover potatoes, but discovering seeds are part of granum right here. Granum is Victus plus Terra, and then Herber is Granum plus Terra. We're able to discover all kinds of stuff now. So grass blocks, grass itself out there, and seeds, and sugarcane. We've discovered a whole bunch of new resources here. It's nighttime, so we've got a choice either to go out and explore, which is always a little bit dangerous, but I'm actually going to go back in here and see if we can work on a few more recipes before the end of the day. Door malfunction. Alright. And I think this is a good place to call it quits. Until then, I'll see you next time, YouTube.